Hi guys, let's take a look at the market, and it's gonna be market outlook. I'm gonna take a look at USD, Euro, British Pound, Euro GBP to determine stronger or weaker pair. And basically, let's form a bias for upcoming week and for the end of the summer. So I'm waiting for September. I believe price action is gonna be much more better. Big players are gonna come back to the market, and we finally gonna see bigger move somewhere. Also, it's the last month of Q3. So September, yeah, it's gonna be the last month for the third quarter of this year. And let's go to DXY. So DXY forming lower highs, and you can see we don't have enough power to push higher. Price is currently below monthly open, and Powell on Friday on Jackson Hole Symposium told us about possible rate cuts on September. Why? Because tariffs don't have a good impact on inflation, so it means they finally can cut some rates. So it pretty much 99% possibility that they're gonna cut the rates. So overall, it's gonna be bearish for USD, but we know that once they're gonna start cutting the rates, it can cause DXY later eventually to make possible retracement on high time frame. But for now, they didn't cut rates yet. So we can expect the DXY to be bearish. Why? From chart perspective, we can see lower highs. You can see we had pretty bearish day on Friday. Also, with these lower highs on daily time frame, I can expect the price to form another lower low. So I have two levels. First is gonna be to take this sell side liquidity, 96.37, and a bit higher than this target is gonna be quarter open, is gonna be a support level. For now, you can see here on this picture, we didn't manage to test range high. So it was my bias for this week, the start of the week to test this range high and then to form a breakout higher or to reject from the range high. But you can see it's kind of weak on USD. So what we did, we took previous week high and we got our good bearish rejection, and we took this liquidity in one candle on 4-hour time frame. So what we can expect now, I believe we can wait for discount zone or at least 0.3 of this Fibonacci. So discount is going to be pretty good. So we can wait for this H4 breakout block, and here once we gonna tap this zone to wait for H1 market structure break or M15, and once the flow is going to form, we can join this move and to hold our trades until we're gonna take this low or till we're gonna form manipulation if our target is wrong, and we can hold our shorts on USD till we're gonna get, for example, reversal market structure break on H1. So somewhere here after manipulation, we can get this H1 market structure break, bullish one. And here, yeah, I think it's gonna invalidate our shorts on USD. But for now, maybe the start of the week, a few days retracement higher and then continuation lower. So what can be wrong on Monday? So today we had President Lagarde speak. So we have to check what he told us, and it can affect she, sorry. It can affect USD and Euro. So let me check what we have. I believe nothing important. So yeah, not a lot of, not so strong impact. So let's stick to our plan. Range low, slow retracement here into our zone. Here we wait for confirmation rate plus market structure break and continuation once we form lower high. Euro, what we have also really good. You can see we took this K-swing low on daily time frame, and we still didn't tap monthly open and this K-swing on daily time frame again. It's because this one is going to change the structure on daily time frame to bullish again. So for now, yeah, I think again retracement here till this order block, for example. H4, let's check H4. Yeah, same as on USD. We're gonna wait for this breakout block, or at least to form H4 FVG, and somewhere here maybe we're gonna get a quick bullish rejection from this FVG that is gonna be formed. We can expect the price to go higher because news is super bearish for USD right now for upcoming week till the end of the month. So basically we have this time range till they're gonna eventually cut the rates because buying the rumors, selling the news. I believe it's working everywhere. It's working on forex market and it works on crypto market as well. So before that, we can see structure is bullish. Wait for discount or point of interest that's gonna be tapped. For example, it's gonna be H4 fair value gap, and just play with the trend. Don't try to catch reversal. No need to, guys. Just it's last week of the summer, and it's better to sit out or play with low risk. Just try to save your deposit for working quarter. It's gonna be autumn, so we have time till December. So we have September, October, November, 3 months to make some gains because December is gonna be slow. So for on Euro, so you can see good range. We're waiting for discount. We're waiting for a demand zone to be tapped somewhere. It can be this FVG, it can be this breaker block. For now, nothing interesting. You can see M15 still bullish. Order block on 15 minutes time frame. We can go higher even like this without tapping H4 FVG. So right now, just waiting for confirmations and optimal trade entry. And it's gonna be, I'm not gonna take loans here, even if we're gonna form something like this. It's much more likely to see this, of course, because we have strong news on USD. But I'd prefer to wait for retracement somewhere here and here after M15 MSB. So some sort of manipulation, take some longs. GBP, I'm gonna skip GBP on Monday because we have bank holiday. And we didn't even take this high. So we have some sort of SMT. What we can expect on GBP, yeah, I think with this SMT we can take this, you can take this retracement. I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna wait for long bullish setups or just wait for another confirmation. So basically, again, discount zone. That's what we need. Euro GBP. What we have here? Pum pum pum. weekly time frame, we formed liquidity right here. You can see price is still above quarter open. Structure is still bullish. So sell side liquidity, I'm gonna push the price higher to buy side liquidity. That's my plan. So first point of interest is gonna be this supply zone, is gonna be this fair value gap. Here we can expect to see some retracement to maybe this daily order block. And once we're gonna flip this, fair value gap, we're gonna use it as our support zone, and we can take or expect the euro to be stronger than GBP. So basically on high time frame, it's gonna be stronger. Euro is gonna be stronger than GBP. So bias is bullish. We're gonna wait for discount on USD, on euro, on GBP as well. GBP may be some sort of manipulation before retracement because of this SMT. Yeah, it's gonna be fine to take some shorts, but again, if we can skip or we can take this trades, this retracement with very low risk because it's better to play with trend. Okay, let's go to gold. Gold, oh, it was ranging on daily time frame since 17th of April, like brr, 1, 2, like almost 4 months. But you can see we holding the longs. Structure is still bullish on high time frame, and we forming liquidity highs here. And with this news, with cut rates, investors, institutionals, they can start buying gold because it's basically saving them from inflation, and it's overall bullish for gold. You know, once they're gonna cut the rates, it's gonna start inflation to getting bigger, stronger. So it's gonna affect the gold price, and it's gonna affect it in bullish scenario. So my main target is gonna be 3.5K on gold. And for now, what we formed manipulation daily time frame, daily market structure break. So the best scenario for me is gonna be to wait for this daily zone and somewhere here in discount to take some longs. As I believe it's gonna be great to take some longs and hold it till maybe 3.4K. Or if you like to hold the swings 3.5K, I think it's possible. It's pretty much possible with this sort of news on USD. So I believe it's going to be a good setup. What can affect the price in bearish scenario? Unplanned um, unplanned finish of Ukraine-Russia war. So if they're gonna finally fix it or it's gonna be a peace deal, um, it can affect the price of gold to be bearish since it's gonna bring more stability to the world, you know, no wars, so price of the metals, it's like safe active. It can cause some bearish moves. But in overall, I believe it's much more likely to see new all-time high on gold. Silver also looking pretty much strong. You can see this FVG. We got 2 rejections, but finally formed a breakout. So right now, the support zone looks pretty good, and I want to take these longs. So where, pom pom pom, yes. So it was some sort of manipulation. We got some bullish rejection from this fair value gap. You can see the H4 order block also was support zone. And here, I believe this zone and this zone is going to be great for continuation higher. So we're going to take this discount we're gonna wait for confirmation on lower time frames like M15. Somewhere here, like this, market structure break, holding lows. Yes, I'm gonna take this setup for longs on silver. But before that, no moves. I'm not gonna short this chart. It's super bullish. Oh, great. Indices. Pom pom pom. What do we have here? So I marked down these equal lows on S&P 500. It was for previous week. I thought if we're gonna have Powell, if he's gonna tell us about low rate cuts, since we had core CPI to be more bullish for USD, yeah, they're gonna send here. But you can see we took previous week low and we held some lows. We formed market structure break, another one. So at the start of the week, again, maybe some small retracement here into fair value gap and continuation higher 6.5K, maybe 6.6K. I think it's good targets for S&P 500. Nasdaq, we have the price above monthly open, so I have to be bullish. We can treat this as manipulation, but since the price and with this some sort of news, I just can't be bearish right now, at least not for upcoming week. So I'm gonna wait for this breaker block, and here I'm gonna wait for confirmation and to take some longs. Yeah, it sounds easy, you know. Yeah, we have this breaker block, change of structure. I'm gonna wait for discount, and like some of you can tell, like, oh no, everybody's waiting for this zone. Uh, from my experience, when everybody's waiting from something to happen on Forex market, it's gonna happen. When it, it's gonna look to you like super easy. It's too easy to be true. Uh, but it's possible. And I believe it's pretty good with current structure. Um, but we can be wrong in scenario when Trump is gonna I don't know, change his mind, or Powell is gonna tell us like some more information that yeah, it was a joke. We checked numbers again. No, we cannot cut the rates. Yeah, this is gonna change my plan. But since right now we have this sort of information, like, yeah, we're gonna cut the rates and you can see price looking bullish. Why the heck do we have to be bearish on these charts? No, I'm just gonna be bullish, and for me, this is the most obvious setups. Yeah, I believe that's all for now. So again, DXY bearish after retracement and confirmation. Euro, same setup, and Euro is going to be stronger since we have bullish bias on Euro GBP. And GBP, we have this SMT with Euro. So maybe some of you wants to take this retracement, but me personally, I believe I'm gonna sit out for maybe Monday, Tuesday. I'm gonna post mentorship on Twitter, because I'm raising money for sick kids and people who were affected by the war. So if you're not gonna trade, I suggest you to take a look at my mentorship and maybe help some people and learn something new from me. And Discord, if I'm gonna have something to trade, I'm gonna tag you guys. So don't try to jump in the market, just wait. Market is gonna be open tomorrow. After tomorrow, no need to spend time on the charts when nothing is happening, or you don't understand the market. So we have two ways of this. When you understand the market, okay, wait for your entry, then take the opportunity. If you don't understand the market or market is not providing anything, okay, just sit out and wait wait for another day. Just go do some gym, learn something new, just do something else, don't stare at the charts. See ya and have a good weekend, guys.